One thing about having stuff breaks. Last time I was mowing, I was just about done and I heard one hell of a racket, and I found this was loose. The muffler. And I'm not too sure why, other than just metal fatigue, it broke off. I mean, it didn't really break where the welds was at, it broke where it was welded on. Right there, and then this bracket here broke off in the middle. I bet that's expensive as hell. So what I've done here, I've cleaned that up a little bit. That wire brush in my drill press. Oh, I put the black MAGIX patina on my hardware, door hardware, and put the first coat of the metal oil on it. It's looking pretty good. That made those wheels nice and black like just all the rest of it. Looking pretty good. Anyway, I pulled a bracket off the bottom of this mower so I could get in there, and I'll set this down in there now. I'll get a wire brush out and wire brush those pipes a little bit where they broke off, and I'll set this up in there, and then I'll tack weld it on real good on the top and bottom, and then I'll pull the whole assembly off the motor and weld it up real good. Be back in a minute. Yeah, I'll try to get in here and brush these off as best I can. It should give me something to stick a weld to. jig is tacked on there pretty good on the bottom anyway. See about tacking a few spots on the top. Well, I don't think it's coming off of there. I can take it off now and weld it real good. Maybe I'll tack this bracket on that broke off too. Need to clean that up a little bit. Well, it's all tacked on now. Take it off, get some good welds on. Bring you right back. Well, I'm not saying that's better than new, but it's just as good as new. Had a pretty good sized hole to fill on this side over here, so I've got weld gopped up there pretty good. But I set the welder down a little bit because that muffler is pretty thin material, and filled the hole in. Then I cranked it back up a little bit, and I don't think it's going to fall off of there. Like I said, it may not be better than new, but it's as good as new. It's kind of ugly right there, but I really don't care. I think it's going to stay on there. Beats the hell out of buying a new muffler. I bet that muffler is just expensive as all get out. So that's one of the good things about having a welder. You can fix stuff that's broke, but not completely gone. And let's get it put back on there. Well, it's all back on there. Sounds nice and quiet again. You know what? I don't think. Yeah, I didn't tighten that bolt, and it's already fell out of there. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. But anyway, it's not going to fall off. I got to looking on the interwebs, as close as I can figure. That's about a $150 muffler, which that doesn't surprise me a bit. If I remember right, that's how much I give for that welder. Now I got a little bit more in gas and the spool of wire, stuff like that. But then again, I've fixed all kinds of other stuff with this welder too. Now, for sure you can buy better welders. You can probably buy one brand new nowadays, one of them Chinese models. This one having a B, C, and D voltage and a 1 through 10 wire speed is not exactly point on accurate, but you can pretty much set it to weld whatever you want to weld. Like I said, I had it cranked up all the way to do the spots, because you want to get some good penetration on them spot welds, and you just weld for a little bit. and then shut it off. And then I set it on the C setting and welded most of it, and then I set it down to the B setting where I had that big hole, them two great big holes to fill up, and build it up, and then put it back on the C setting and attached my build-up weld to the muffler and to the pipe. So it's all better now. I think I'll see if I can find that, pull that mower out, see if I can find that bolt and get that put back in there. Y'all take care now, you hear?